We're live. Okay, let's do this. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm doing this a second time now. I came on live before, one side on Instagram, the other side Facebook and YouTube. But for some reason, I don't know, the thing froze and did not work. But I've decided to do this again. It's almost 12 a.m. I've decided to do this again to make sure I get this out there today because my life now has to be action oriented. It has to be, and that's the core of what my message today is about. I titled this message a birthday message because yesterday was my birthday. I turned 47 years yesterday. And I just want to, first of all, use this opportunity to give glory to God for my life, everything that I've done till this stage, all the challenges I've faced and overcome till this stage. It's all by the grace of God. And the fact that I'm here and I have this message to share with you guys is still all to the glory of God. And He put the message in my heart to be shared. So I have to thank God for everything. And then, secondly, I want to thank every single person that sent me a message yesterday, wishing me birthday blessings, bliss, and all everything. Thank you all so much for your messages. The ones that sent me songs to serenade me, the ones my cousin that sent me a package all the way of snack package all the way from Norway and food all the way from Norway. I love you so much, Asusa. Um, Thank you guys for making my day special yesterday. So yesterday was more or less like a reflection time. As we get older in life, my understanding of birthday begins to change. It's slowly changing, and I see birthdays differently now. I used to always feel sad as a child that my birthday wasn't celebrated, while other people's birthdays are celebrated. But now I've realized that birthday, every single day you sleep and wake up, is your birthday. Because to me, the moment you sleep, you're dead. So if you wake up, you've just been born anew. So every single day is a birthday. So I give glory to God for every single day that I wake up. So if you want to talk about celebrating birthdays, I should be celebrating every day. This is my birthday. Let's celebrate. So what I won't be doing from this my birthday for the 7 years is a vital age for me because I'm 3 years to get into 50, and three is a special number for me. So from this day birthday till I get to 50, when is my birthday? My gift to myself is to come deliver a message. Because when I deliver these messages, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm also speaking to myself. So this message that I'm delivering to you today is a message to my own self. I am speaking to myself. Now, how am I going to start this message now? So, what I've realized is that in this age that I am in, is that the two most important things for me in life, because I did a thorough self-reflection about everything in my life. And I realized that two things are very important to me at this age. I'm not, I'm not, I'm not getting any younger. Neither am I getting older. I know I don't look my age, but it's all to the glory of God. Um, so the two things that are most important to me is time and relationships. Time and relationships. That's why I want to thank you all for taking the time out to wish me a happy birthday, and why I'm appreciating you because your relationship with me um, matters to me. And um, every single person matters, even those that don't wish me well. Guess what? You can't change the love I have in me. Only thing I do is I keep you at a distance, but I'll keep loving you. As a matter of fact, you were put there to dislike me, to not wish me well for a reason. You know why? Because those challenges and the things you try to do to me pushes me to be even better. It's like a training for me to get strong. So relationships matters to me. Be it the right relationship, the wrong relationship. The right relationship, guess what? It nurtures me. The wrong relationship, what? It challenges me. In life, we need all the varieties of things. We need challenges to make us grow stronger. We need nurturing for support. So relationships is a huge theme for me, as well as time. Now, I'm going to give you a short story to be able to buttress this point home. There's a friend of mine that I know from way back, a girl from way back in Nigeria, say 20 or so years ago. Um, and somehow life took us apart. Went our separate ways. She found herself in the US. I found myself in Canada, and we reconnected. We got talking. And in that time, from the one when she met me in Nigeria, she's always there's has been this should I call it energy attraction? There's this attraction. She sees something in me that I didn't see then, but there was something about her. And when I started doing everything that I do as regards discovering my purpose, doing my podcast, doing the Men's Mental Health Monday, speaking, uh, writing my book, she was very supportive, always there to support me, always encouraging. She believes so much in me. So we got talking in 2002. And when we got talking in 2002, I approached her to ask her to manage me because in anything you're doing, you need someone to manage you. Same as you need a coach to guide you in life. You need someone to manage you to be able to reach out to people for you, maybe get gigs for you, speak to prospective partners for you, and just be able to plan your calendar and do just the way a manager functions. I knew I needed a manager, so I spoke to her. Well, obviously, I didn't have the money to pay a manager then now, so I spoke to her because she believes in me. And she was down with it. She was ready to manage me. It was exciting for me. And our first two meetings, for some reason, did not go well. The first meeting, she didn't show up early. And the second meeting, something came up and there was an excuse she could not show up. Just because of that, in the next meeting, I told her, you know what, there's no need for us to start this relationship. I don't think it's going to work because she's falling short of the standard that I wanted for myself. I needed someone that would put me in shape when it comes to discipline, being on time, getting things the right way. I had a standard, I had an expectation. I was like, no, this is not going to work. I will really be upset with her. We'll fall out. So I needed to protect our relationship. And I told her, no, it's not going to happen. She was visibly upset. She was really looking forward to that relationship with me. And she didn't speak to me anymore. Or the few times she spoke to me, she gave me a cold, very cold shoulder. So for the longest time, we were in talking terms. I mean, yes, we were in talking terms. But in that time, I was trying to reach out to her to mend the relationship and talk to her, but she wasn't budgets, wasn't receptive. As time went by, she slowly started receiving my messages like, there's nothing. We talked about this situation. But fast forward. So last year, I sent her a message saying that, you know what, I think we should start this manager relationship again. I need you to manage me. I have so much in me because by then I'd stopped most of the things I was doing. I stopped my show. I stopped my men's mental health advocacy. I'd stopped A lot of other things that I wanted to start doing that I hadn't started. I did not just pursue anything. I dropped everything. So from the time I approached her to be my manager in 2022 to now, I dropped the ball on so many things. So I approached her again and said, you know what, I need someone to manage me. I can't allow the things, the talent I have inside of me, the things that God has put in me, go to waste and just be there while I'm doing nothing. She didn't respond to me. She didn't answer my message. I thought she was still upset. Then a few months later, I think close to December, I sent her a message again, a message again to say, "Hi, how you doing? I sent you a message. I'm thinking let's try and talk." So she replied me saying that I shouldn't be upset, that she did not ignore my messages purposely, that actually she was sick. We got on call and she told me that precisely she had cancer. Wow, I couldn't believe it. I don't think I've ever had someone close to me. Now, I'm a financial advisor. We talk about critical illness and all of that, how people get cancer and everything. But I've never had someone close to me or even a client have cancer. You know, I was worried for her. And I asked her if she was okay. She said she was okay, that she's gone through the tough part of it, that right now she's a lot better, that she don't worry, that she will still be able to do what she needs to do for me and be my manager. She started setting out the outline of the things that we need to do. I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure you can do this?" She said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, sure. This is what we'll start with. This we'll start with this. We'll repurpose all the things you've done before." I said, "Okay." A week after that, I reached out to her. Hey, just to check on her though. How you doing? She didn't respond. I was worried. I think it was call off, but I reached out to her. I gave her some space. I reached out to her. How you doing? It took a time. I think it took a day or two before she responded. That yes, I'm doing fine. Just because of that, I know the way she could possibly be feeling. Because sometimes when you're in that situation, you don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to, can't even read messages. You just want to be by yourself. You know, I've experienced it in my own way where I'm not just okay. I want my space. So I understood it and wanted to give her space. So I did not message her again. The last time I heard from her was in December 6th. And Christmas came, New Year came. I traveled to England and came back. I still did not reach out to her. Not for me to see in January that a friend of hers posted a message that she had passed. Now, that became very, very tough for me to take. Instantly, I felt guilt all around me. My mind went to the first time I terminated our, what's it called again? Our relationship, managerial relationship that never even started. Within 2 meetings, it was terminated. I regretted it, as well as I felt I did not reach out to her enough. I did not check up on her enough before she passed. Because she had no reason, she didn't have to tell me that she had cancer, but she told me she had cancer. As a good friend, I'm supposed to be there for her and check on her. But I, in my own mind, was trying to give her the space she needed. But in hindsight, I would have reached out to her more, even if she doesn't reply. Who's to say what's best in hindsight anyway? But that's exactly what happened. And I just felt that guilt in me. But what did this whole experience with Obey is her name, teach me? It taught me that Time is very important. The 1 minute that you're supposed to reach out to someone, the thing that you're supposed to do now that you're not doing, you never get it back again. The time that I had with Obehi, from the time that 2002 when we were supposed to be manager, when she was supposed to manage me, to the short time when she told me she had cancer, I didn't make the most of it. And guess what? Now she's gone. I can't have that time again. I can't. Why am I saying this? Because we seem to think we have all the time in the world. No, you don't have the time in the world. Time is something you can never get back again. Never. So this very moment, what you need to do, start doing it because you don't know what tomorrow has in store for you. If I had taken that, just managed to lower my standard and say, okay, not be so brash, and maybe should I use that word? Yeah, on my decision of saying, okay, no, she doesn't meet the standard. No, let's not do this. If I just decided to go with that relationship at that time, guess what? 3 years that I've done nothing. That 3 years, you know what we would have done together? Would have created moments, more relationships, because we're obviously going to make relationships with other people by the engagement, by the transactions or partnership that we're going to do with others. Would have created great moments that we'll cherish and relationship with other people. This is not saying I'm regretting, no. I'm just saying I'm reflecting on what could have been and what lessons I'm learning from life, right? So that's one thing I've learned. Even she herself, she wanted to do so many things. Although she has been able to do some, she had her blog, and and she's been able to touch lives with her kindness. I felt her kindness. When I spoke to her friends that I don't even know, just the glowing things they said about her, you could feel her kindness. That it's not just the one person. That's just who she was while she was alive. So she was able to do that. But there's so many other things. She had so many other dreams that she was not able to fulfill because she didn't have the time. That is why, while you have the time now, no procrastination, no fear of anything. That thing that you feel you're supposed to do, that somehow it's nudging you, try this, forget anything, just do it. Just do it. Because think of it, what are you afraid of? We're all not going to come out of this, of life, alive anyway. So there's no need to be scared. Just do what God has laid in your heart for you to do. Because guess what? Obey was alive yesterday, not yesterday per se. You understand? She was alive last year, December. This year, January, she's no more. That's how life is. Time is not on our side. We have to make use of the time we have now. And this is why I'm speaking to myself that I'm going to try and become an action junkie. And that's why when I missed, normally if the old me, as I missed out on being able to do this live at the same time, I won't do it again. But I decided, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to repeat the same thing I did on Instagram. I'm going to repeat it right here, right now, because it's action time. From now till the next 3 years, I'll be 50. Action time. So this is what I'm learning from becoming a year older, becoming 47. Time and relationships. Thank you for who's joined me now on live. Time and relationships are very important. I'm happy that I was able to mend my relationship with Obehi. Imagine if I'd left it in the terrible place it was, where she was so upset that I terminated our business relationship. that we're about to start. I would have felt worse than I am feeling now. I'm happy now because I'm able to honor her. I'm happy that I was able to do certain things. I was able to go the extra mile to make sure I tried to close and mend our relationship to where it was, where she could trust me and tell me her situation, her health situation before she passed. Think of it. What relationship do you have in your life? Let's be very intentional about this time in our life. What relationships? Relationships mean so much to us. Analyze your relationship. Write people's names. Where are you with them? Why are you where you are with them? What happened? What role did you play in what happened? What can you do better to move that relationship forward? These are things we should really be looking at. Because if you think about everything we're trying to do in life, you chase all the money, all the wealth. Guess what? It all boils down to what you're doing with your time and the people you're connecting with. You can't run away from those two things. You want to do business, you got to do business with someone. How are you treating that person? Someone wants to approach you for an offer, there has to be some sort of relationship or something they see in you. It's our relationship. So, what energy are you putting out there? This is what I am learning, and this is what I am going to be working on. I mean, I want to take action on everything that I need to do, and to honor Obey's life and time and relationship with me. She's gone, but she still does have a relationship with me because she understood me in ways that a lot of people did not understand. She saw the vision that I had. She saw where I was going. Not a lot of people have seen or understand where I'm going. Some people think, what's this guy doing? Even when I'm not taking action, she still knows what I desire or where I want to go. And she believed so much in it. So for that, for her being deciding to agreeing to be my manager, I feel she's still managing me. And the only way I can honor her is to take actions to get to do the things that I need to do and to get to where God wants me to be. That's how I'm going to honor Obey, by taking action on every single thing that I know that I'm capable of. For some reason, I am not doing it. And this is why I decided to take the first action today. I haven't been on this things for the longest time. Facebook, I don't even know when last I was on Facebook. What's it called? YouTube. It's been a long time. So, but I have to take actions on these things. I have to take actions and push out the things that God has put in me, which starts with now. So my question is to use, what are you doing with the time you have in your hand? Just playing with it, watching YouTube videos and skits, comedy skits with it? And what are you doing with relationships you have? Are you nurturing the relationships you have? Don't forget, if you plant a tree and you don't nurture that tree, it will die. There's some relationships we have in our life that we have to be intentional, really, really intentional with. Reach out to them, check on them. How are they doing? What's up? What's going on? Bring suggestions to the table. Bring something to the table in that relationship. Don't forget, if you go to any place and you don't bring something to the table, they won't value you. Bring something to the table. If it's encouragement, bring it to the table. If it's ideas, bring it to the table. If it's finances, bring it to the table. Nurture relationships. Nurture relationships. There are some relationships that you should just cut off. Know that. Cut off those relationships. It's okay. Value who values you. But the one thing you should not do with the ones that are not meant for you, never make them change you and make you hate. Because when you start to hate, it's toxic inside of you. It's a toxin you're creating for yourself. You'll be the one to suffer that hatred you're trying to put on someone. Never make them people that are not for you, that don't like you. Don't never make them make you be like them and hate them. No. Rather, just give them a distance. Still have the love in your heart. Pray for them. They were there. They were created there to challenge you to be better. Because all the things they throw at you, they criticize you. It makes you, it's like training. It makes you improve yourself. You know. So that's my message. Let's be cognizant of how we can make effective use of our time by taking action on the things that we need to do, the things we know we need to do. No dilly-dallying over anything. Just take action. Take action. Secondly, relationships. Even if you have none, who do you need to start developing a relationship with? Go for it. Take action. Start developing that relationship. Call the person. How far are you doing now? Start developing that relationship because you will need them. And when you develop a relationship, also nurture it. Once in a while, follow up with them. Know what they're chasing, the goal they're chasing in life. Support them with, have you done this? I thought you said you were going to do this. I don't know how to put it. We need distance. Time and relationships are two key things in our life. 2025, 2026, 2020, 30, 2020, 50. It's important. The earlier we know it now, we'll be able to master the effective use of time and relationships, the better for us and the more successful we'll be. Thank you very much. And that's my message for now. Bye. Till I see you next time. Bye, and thank you for listening.